Okay, and welcome to the Borderless Teaching Info Session. All right, so today we're going to go ahead and give you a quick little overview and overlook about what's going on this month in the Borderless Teaching community. All right, so this is a quick little overview. When you sign up, you'll have a different one, but I just want to give you guys a quick look at what we're doing this month. All right, so this month we're going to go ahead and take a look at our month our month's topic, which is Mexico. All right. So every month we're looking at a different country, and we're going to use that experience from that country to take a look at our five different topics. Okay. Our first one is math, which we do on Monday. Tuesday, we do technology. Wednesday, we do social studies, which will be a look at everything that's going on in the country that we're dealing with. Thursday, we're going to do science, a science theory Thursday, and Friday, we do fine arts. Okay. So we have three different memberships that we offer. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my phone off because everybody wants to talk to you and text when you go live. So going to go ahead and do this really quick. So the best thing we're going to go ahead and do when we start is we want to make sure that you know everything that's going on. All right. So last month we had a different newsletter, as you can see right here. This month we're going to take a look at doing something different. I'm going to do more of a video newsletter. So really quick to let you know, we have about three different memberships we offer. Let's take a look. This is kind of cut off. Let's take a look at the first membership that we offer. And that's when we offer you everything to help you plan and to go online. With the first option, you don't have to necessarily be online. You can also use materials that we send you, such as the 5 steps to lesson planning. Okay. Every membership is going to get you a card like this because this is the very first important thing you need to know. It has your schedule. Very important to have a schedule when you're doing homeschooling, especially when you're at home. Okay. Something else that you're going to get is our weekly home learning schedule. Okay. So when you join, you'll be able to take a look at what the schedule is for the week because it depending on your schedule, you're going to have a teacher to work with. All right. Next, we have our monthly schedule. Okay. This is something that we look at. As we say, it will have all your information, math, technology, social studies, science, and fine arts. Okay. And then last but not least, we have our other planner that we use that takes a look at everything over the entire year. Okay. And that's very important. So this one right here shows everything we're doing over the entire year. It has the curriculum for everything that we're doing. Okay. So that's what you get in the first membership. All right. And that one currently is for 75. And that one will also give you access to a certified teacher. You will be able to meet with a certified teacher for about 2 times a month, which will be every other week. We'll go over, evaluate, look at everything in your step 5 book. Okay. So next. Oh, and just want to remind you, this is the book that everybody gets, and this helps you look at your lesson planning. It helps you do your book selections. It helps you do your subject standards. It helps you go over your lesson format. It gives you information on how to implement your lessons and how to do your evaluation. Okay, so it gives you everything that you need to create your student portfolio and make sure that you have everything that you need to be on track to create your student's portfolio and do your homeschooling. Okay, so as we stated, that was the first one. Now we're going to take a look at our second membership, and this is the premise-based membership. When you do this one, this is when you're going to get some activities such as right here. You're going to get your cards. You're going to get a card like this. It'll have your questions, things that you're going to go over with your student. So you get a card for your math. You get a card for your technology. You would get a card for your social studies. You would get a card for your science, and you would get a card for your fine arts right there. Okay. The goal with this right here is to make sure that you're staying on track. It's kind of like a pacing format so you can stay on track with the questions that you're asking. I want to remind you, your step 3 worksheet is going to give you questions. You're going to have question stems. You're going to have things on there that you can use to ask your students questions. All right. A lot of those activities that we're going to be doing, they all come out of a book. When you join, you have the option with the first membership to buy your own books, or we can provide those books for you. Okay. Your registration fee would be 200, and that includes all of your books that we'll be using for the entire year. So when you see on your lesson plans, page 5, page 6, or something like that, you already have your book and you can go over the activities with us. All right. If you want to do the last membership, which is considered the complete membership, and that's when you get everything, like you'll see posters, you'll have your poster you can set up in the back. You'll also get the other materials that we talked about before with your card and your other activities to go with it. Like, say, if we're doing something for technology, sometimes you'll get some clay or something like that that'll go with your what we're doing. So like I said, you get those materials. When you get our last membership, this is the number 3 membership. This is when you get the complete experience. As I said, you'll get folders. I'm sorry, you'll get your posters. You'll have your books that you see right there in the back. You'll also get different books depending on what we're doing. Like this right here, it depends on the age of your student. If your student's in the middle age group, you might get a book like this, and this is usually for social studies. If you're in the K through 2 area, sometimes you'll get readers, okay? Something like this, Max Goes to School, something that's on your student's level. Or if you have like a 3rd through 5th grade student, and so like this month we're studying Mexico. We have a artist that we're looking at for most of everything, and it is Frida Kahlo. So you might get a book like this, but it depends on what your membership is, if you're gonna get books for each subject. Okay, so we just remind you, we do different hands-on activities to learn from. You're going to receive all of your information there. When you get an account, you're also going to receive your worksheets that we go over. Something that's very exciting that I like to say is that we have our own worksheet, our own model that we go by. So let's take a look here. So for Wednesday, say if we're going to go over something dealing with geography, the first week for every month, when we do Wednesday, way back Wednesday, we have geography. This would be something that we look at. Okay, it depends on what grade you're in, what worksheet your student has. Right here, you see this is a general worksheet and it shows all the different things your student needs to add to this map, depending on what grade they're in. On our second week, we do something different where we take a look at the history. This is another worksheet that we use to do it's called an explorer's guide. And that's when we take a look, depending on the grade level, at the geography, landforms, and different things of the area. So also, we always want to take a look at the country, its economy, the sociology, and other things that are going on. So like this is what we used the other month when we did our geography comparison. So we looked at the comparison of different countries in Africa. So these are certain things you'll find in geography. And like I said, we have our own worksheets, we have our own teachers, and we have a system that helps us to build in all the things that you want to look at and go over as a parent to help you in your goals over long term. For science, we have worksheets like this will be my science theory. Okay, so we have experiment worksheet. We take a look at if you use a table, graph, a model, different things like that. So this is the complete curriculum that we have. And as I stated, we have teachers, certified teachers in your state on call to help you, depending on what your membership is. We've just partnered with a great new company, and we're glad to offer you teachers for teaching, for tutoring, and for assessments. Okay, so that was a quick overview about the borderless teaching community and you. We hope to hear from you soon. As you know, here we're always going to be doing our workshops, our info sessions on Fridays. So feel free to leave a line or send us an email. Let us know if you're interested. And we're also on Facebook as well. We have 4 groups. We have Borderless Georgia homeschooling. We have Borderless Florida homeschooling. We have Borderless Louisiana homeschooling. And we also have Borderless Texas homeschooling. So even if you're not in those states, you can still join our general group, which is Borderless Teaching Community. You can find us on Facebook. And as we say, every day in the community, every day is a great day to learn something new. So we hope that we can learn it with you. Thank you for your time and you have a great day and good day.